What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Today does start my daily Manchester City transfer updates rolling throughout the whole summer. 2.5 months of daily Manchester City transfer updates with me. So if you want to stay up to date this summer with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, then make sure you've subscribed to my channel. Less than 400 subs away from 30k, hoping to hit that in the next couple of weeks. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Also, don't forget as well to let me know your thoughts, what you make of these transfers in the comments below. Finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by Kitbag. I'm going to leave their link in the description. They've got lots of merchandise available, including the new Manchester City home jersey, which you can go and check out, as well as loads of treble memorabilia as well. Go and check them out. Links and details there in the description. So we're going to crack on with this video, and we're going to go at a rapid pace because I've been away for a couple of weeks on my honeymoon in Iceland, and a lot has happened since then. I have been keeping you guys up to date with my YouTube shorts. I'm going to continue that every single day, 60-second roundup of all the latest Manchester City transfer news for that day. I am at least once a week as well going to be doing live stream Q&As where we can chat about all things Manchester City transfers. So we've got that to look forward to, as well as my daily Manchester City transfer updates. So that's where we stand. So out Enzo Maresca, Manchester City's assistant manager, who is now Manchester City's former assistant manager. He has been appointed the new manager of Leicester City, so wishing Enzo the very best of luck. And the big question now is who is going to be Pep Guardiola's new assistant. I know that Ilkay Gundogan, still not signed a new contract at Manchester City, is doing his coaching badges. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Now, moving on, we've got the very latest on Carlos Borges. Now, James Olley at ESPN says Nottingham Forest, they want to sign Carlos Borges for next season. He says Forest are unclear on whether they want him to join them on loan or whether they want to sign him permanently, and whether Manchester City want to sell him permanently, and whether Carlos Borges actually wants to leave Manchester City on a permanent basis. Apparently, Man City have valued him at around £11 million. To me, to starve off interest, I'd be calling him up to the first team. With Cole Palmer set to go out on loan, I know that Manchester City are having a good look at Oscar Bob. I'd be getting Carlos Borges in there, in and around the City first team squad, and we'll see where we go from there. If we are to sell him, I'd rather it be including a sell-on fee that's decent, and of course a cheap buyback clause as well. Now, we've got the very latest on Riyad Mahrez. Now, El Captino on Twitter says that Mahrez has agreed a 4-year deal worth €200 million with Saudi Arabian side Al Ittihad. The fee still needs to be agreed. Manchester City aren't going to let Riyad Mahrez leave for free. They do want a good fee. So I'm wondering, for Riyad Mahrez, what fee would we be looking for? Mahrez could be one of several Premier League stars heading out to Saudi Arabia, and he's going to be on a lot of money. €50 million for the year for a 4-year deal is a lot of money. Now, Fabrizio Romano has said that Saudi Arabian side Al Ahly, they're also interested in signing Riyad Mahrez this summer. So there is a bit of a tussle going on between a couple of Saudi Arabian teams to try and sign Riyad Mahrez. Manchester City, they want a good fee to be tempted to sell Riyad Mahrez, but as of right now, no approach has been made to Manchester City and no bid is in as of yet. Now, we've also got the very latest on Bernardo Silva. PSG, they're still interested. That's according to Fabrizio Romano. It's been described that Manchester City want an important fee. There is no negotiations underway between PSG and Manchester City, but PSG have been speaking with Bernardo Silva's representatives. Now, moving on, we've got the very latest on Kyle Walker. Now, Sam Lee at The Athletic says that Kyle Walker, he hasn't been too happy with not getting as many minutes as what he was hoping for the season. He was also gutted to not be starting the Champions League final, and with that, he potentially, with him now winning the Champions League and winning the treble, he's been there, done that, worn the t-shirt, a senior member of the Manchester City first team squad. Maybe he's just feeling like he's completed everything there is to do in the Premier League and with Manchester City, that he is looking for a new challenge, and a move abroad is the most likely scenario. That is according to Sam Lee. Now, Graham Bailey says that Aston Villa, West Ham, Sheffield United, they're all interested in signing Kyle Walker, with Sheffield United believed to be offering Walker, who is his hometown club, offering him a 3 3-year deal. The Athletic have said that Kyle Walker, he is in talks with Manchester City to potentially leave, and it is Bayern Munich, the team that are showing the most interest in Kyle Walker. He would be a big loss for Manchester City should he leave, and the very latest that we had on that is Bayern Munich are every single day closing in further and further on signing Kyle Walker. And Florian Plettenberg of Sky over in Germany has said that Bayern Munich, they're looking at a fee of between 20 to 30 million euros to sign Kyle Walker, and a deal is believed to be not too far away from being completed. And as I said, I think that'll be a massive loss for Manchester City. Now, moving on to the final outs, got the very latest on Gundogan. Sam Lee at The Athletic has confirmed that Gundogan is still deciding on his future. He hasn't ruled out staying at Manchester City. He's got lots of interest from Europe. The one thing that has been decided, he has got offers from Saudi Arabia. Ilkay Gundogan, not interested in a move to Saudi Arabia, interested in staying in Europe. The question is, will it be at Manchester City or will it be somewhere else? We're expecting a decision on his future to come after the international break with Germany, so that could come in the next few days. Now, moving on to the ins, we've not had anything player specific here, but Phil Foden is believed by Manchester City to be wanting to be used more in a central role, which Manchester City are happy to do. And Phil Foden next season, rather than being seen as a winger, could well be seen as a midfielder for Manchester City instead. Now, moving on, Kai Havertz, player that's been getting linked with Manchester City. The Guardian say that City have had a look into signing Kai Havertz from Chelsea this summer. David Ornstein has confirmed that Arsenal are pushing the hardest to try and sign him. There is interest from Real Madrid, but Arsenal, Real Madrid, City's name being chucked out there. They're only interested in an affordable price, and the very latest on that is I firmly believe Kai Havertz will join Arsenal, as that is the club he's given the green light to. City's name's just been chucked out there. That might just be to try and boost up wage, try and boost a fee for Chelsea. Who knows? Now, moving on, another name we can scratch off our midfield list is Alexis Mac Allister. He has signed for Liverpool from Brighton for a low fee of £35 million. A decent price. I think that price is due to Liverpool not qualifying for the Champions League. I think there was like a release clause for Brighton to sell to a club that was in the Champions League, which was higher than that of a team not in the Champions League. Liverpool haven't qualified for the Champions League, so they've not paid as big of a fee. And to me, City missed out there. Alexis Mac Allister, if Gundo does leave, I'd have been very happy for him to have replaced him, but that hasn't happened. And another player we can scratch off our list, a little saga that we've had ongoing since January, Jude Bellingham, that's come to a head now. He has signed for Real Madrid officially from Borussia Dortmund for over £100 million, looking at around £115 million. Signs for Real Madrid until 2029, a 6-year contract, so that's done and dusted. We don't have to speak about that anymore. Now, Josko Gvardiol, the very latest on him, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed City's interest in the RB Leipzig centre-back. Leipzig will only sell if it makes him the most expensive centre-back ever. Gvardiol is keen on the move to Manchester City. City will have to try and negotiate a price. Fabrizio Romano has said that Laporte will need to leave to make this transfer happen. More than likely, Cancelo may have to leave. I'm wondering what Kyle Walker's impact may have as to whether Cancelo and or Laporte still needs to leave. I expect both them still to leave regardless of what happens with Kyle Walker. And the very latest that we've had on that in the last couple of days, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that City are closing in on agreeing personal terms with Gvardiol. RB Leipzig are wanting a big fee. Manchester City want this transfer sorted before pre-season. Now, moving on to the penultimate transfer, Mateo Kovacic. TalkSport have reported that Manchester City and Kovacic have now agreed personal terms. It's all about a fee with Chelsea to make this transfer happen. Fabrizio Romano has said and confirmed what TalkSport have said, that personal terms have been agreed. City are talking with Chelsea, and it's believed City are a few £1 million out on getting that agreement with Chelsea. It isn't too far away from being done. James Olley at ESPN says we're looking at around a €40 million fee, so £34.2 million in the current economical climate. And Manchester City are aiming to have this transfer done by June 30th. Chelsea have got a cut-off point with financial fair play. These players that they need to leave, it needs to be done by June 30th. City negotiating to try and bring that price down, but a deal isn't far away. And finally, Declan Rice. It's been very quiet from Manchester City in terms of Declan Rice, and all of a sudden things started to heat up a lot a few days ago. Arsenal have made their opening bid to West Ham. West Ham immediately rejected that. David Ornstein has said that Manchester City are actively exploring Rice as an option. He's so expensive. I wonder how he fits into our squad with Stones and Rodri. City apparently see him as a Gundogan replacement, and the only way Manchester City make a move for Declan Rice this summer is if Manchester City end up losing Ilkay Gundogan. That's because Manchester City now are being kept up to date by West Ham and Declan Rice. Arsenal firmly remain favourites to bring him in, and Arsenal are going to go in with another bid very soon. City being kept up on the up to date on the situation. All depends on what happens with Gundogan, and I think that's going to be the theme of the summer. It all depends on who leaves as to who Manchester City want to bring in. But Gvardiol, Kovacic, close. Kyle Walker, Laporte, we could see Gundogan leave, Cancelo, Bernardo. It's going to be a very busy summer. So if you want to stay up to date every single day with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, make sure you have subscribed to my channel, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. It is free. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Also, don't forget to go and check out my TikTok. That's in the description too if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. First daily Manchester City transfer update of the summer. So please do leave a thumbs up. Let's hit that like goal, 300 likes. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, Kit Bag, go and check them out. Links and details there in the description. As I said, City's new jersey is on there. Go and check it out, as well as lots of treble merchandise for you to go and enjoy as well. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everybody's safe and well. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City summer transfer update. Peace. Ciao for now.